I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Hang on, one sec. Okay. Why did that change again? That shouldn't have done that. Okay. I wasn't even going to play this today. Well, I wasn't even going to stream today. But I saw this game. And I kind of liked how it looked. Oh, it's a fantasy thing. Okay. Okay. The graphics look super cute. I'm loving it. Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. When did this game come out? Is this an old game? Oh, hi, you're cute. Oh, it's here. It's calm as usual. We got a slight problem though. What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Oh well, that sucks. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. Let me set things up first. You're our first customer after all. I'm a writer, not an editor, so I'm used to taking things slow. Writer's block again. Got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... Pardon the interruption, the machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Really need that triple espresso, okay. Well, espresso would just be that, right? Yeah. Exactly what I need. Anyway, where were we? You're explaining plan to do something? It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. Ooh, a novel. Sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. You quit, didn't you? You said something I should have thought about myself. You quit, didn't you? You know who owns Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of those big guys in the elevator, so naturally I pitched my book idea. Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It's such a stupid thing to do. So how did they react? Thankfully he'd seen my short stories, so he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings. And get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. Ooh. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on a novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on newspaper deadlines. If Chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Oh, shit. Okay, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? You haven't written anything, have you? I assume the number of words you've written is not too far from 0. Hey, that's right. I've written some stuff, you know. It was so bad after reading you scrapped it. Yeah. So 0. I really need to finish it in at most 2 weeks. Then I use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan, if you can pull it off. I know, you don't need to be so cynical about it. I mean, I'm Mr. Cynical, so no luck there. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Glad to see this, glad this place could be of service. Oh, looks like someone's coming. Who we got? Oh, hi. Hello. For here, miss? I'm not really sure what to order though. What do you recommend? Depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend, not planning to be awake all night. So definitely not coffee. Okay. Chocolate is perfect for that weather. Anything with chocolate in it. Okay. Milk chocolate. One cup of chocolatey goodness. Oh, I'd hope it'd be warm. So you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yeah, he should be here soon. We went from empty to 3 customers in one night. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only shop that's still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty. It's good for business having the coffee shop open at night. Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Just love doing it. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. I mean, I understand that logic. Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? You stop laughing. That's a secret. Right here is damn rich, that's the secret. Yeah, he stopped laughing. Oh really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it, folk can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon, so you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. Well, that's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop, so not many options. Oh, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! It serves you right for laughing at me. Oh, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? Cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also can contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. You know you're here to write a new piece. I should be. But I don't even know what to write about. Is the boyfriend? You look like a wanker. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with these fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of order is that? I don't really know what to order. Do you have a preference, sir? Something better to keep me awake with milk. Or some latte art on top. Yeah. It's plenty better. Latte art. Oh god, what? Oh. Oh shit. I don't know. Here's your order. Is this what you call latte art? That's cute. Perfect. Well, I was distracted by work, plus there's the rain. It's okay. Bailey's. I was having a nice chat with them. I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Bailey's. Lua. Freya. No info. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Freelance designer and illustrator. Ooh. Done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you're the contact with Steve. Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visual department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with the bad customers here? The only bad customer this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. Sounds really bad. No, they're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fists. Not as good as your coffee making skill though. Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. No, I really need to start writing. whatever it is that I'm trying to write. So I'll leave you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at the table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Okay, have fun. I'll try. Good luck. He's gonna need it. Should we move to other seats too? Here's good. So how's your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. But your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is, but today was happier than usual. Not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this one is a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I can go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. Should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter. That might be worth it. You should ask Fo here how to deal with annoying clients. How do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones that you don't need your fist to take care of. I do have my own methods, but I wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now that's one good lesson to learn for the day. Oh, your phone has little horns. Your parents? Ooh. So you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well. No. What did they say? A lot. They won't give us a chance at all. Anyone but an elf. That's rude. Well, judging by your ears, aren't you technically an elf? Or you a demon or something? How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. Ooh, they kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what I said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume. Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, about our immortality. About how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf. That's already been taken by lowly succubus. That's exactly what they said. Ah, so you're a succubus. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. Doesn't have to be. You know our families will never all agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? I don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been. Without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. And you won't get permission because you're too old. I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. Plus, the concept of immortality kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, I don't think I could deal with that. You'd get bored after so much amount of time. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you really feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Oh, wait. Poor dude. He's trying. Sorry you had to listen to our problems. That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. Any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Oh, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Green tea lattes? The hell is a green tea latte? Green tea milk. Oh, okay. Right, that's not what I wanted. Clears. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, what's this? Free trial will start tomorrow. Thanks for subscribing to our Faction Plan free trial. You will have active subscription to our Faction Plan and will start receiving your daily short stories tomorrow. Hope you enjoy the contents we provide. Okay. So what was it? Tea, milk. I wouldn't say that would be half better. This is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? Me? No. Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop. But I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can if you try hard enough. At least, that's what my old man said. He really is one pretentious elf. I mean, most are, in my opinion. But I guess all of them are. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal arsehole. Yeah. You know, I need to go now and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. Well, there's still a while until the sunrise. Time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thanks. See you, dude. That was rough. You're listening from the corner. Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. You know, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I'm gonna go close up the shop after this. It's pretty early, I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, have a good night then. You too. Bye. Gingerbread coffee, sweetened with brown sugar to satisfy the cookie monster. Oh, that sounds good actually. Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. That seems like so long ago. My god. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Lovely. Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurants. Guess that's what happened to us yesterday. Fire plans to enforce strict regulations to manage illegal immigration. Lovely. Hold your potatoes. Coffee latte, cappuccino, dark chocolate. Ah, okay, cool. Coffee. Coffee. Gotta love vanilla coffee right now, but... Alright. I don't know if there's more characters to come, but that's who we know at the moment, apparently. Do we have a story? Road trip. By Freya. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Morrissey's voice blasted from the old speaker of the car. Everyone in the car was singing along, and by everyone I was talking about me and her. There are only two of us and an almost empty highway. Do you consider dying by my side to be a heavenly way to die? She asked after the song finished, breaking the noisy silence of the car. It depends, I answered. Depends on what? On how I die. I'm sure having a masked psychopath slowly mutilating us while we're holding hands won't be a pleasant experience. Dear God. Jesus. Oh. And then what kind of demise would you consider a heavenly way to die next to me? That's hard. I'm pretty sure I'd prefer something that's not too painful though. So us dying of old age together would be your heavenly way for us to die? Okay, I that's such a cliche, but I've seen very few old people die in a painless way. There's usually a fair amount of suffering involved and pain. Not to put a dampener on it. Hey, hold on. We just started officially dating yesterday. Don't plan too far ahead. Ouch, what was that for? Meanie. I was just joking. Besides, I'd rather think about a heavenly way to live with you right now. And have you found any answers for that? Look at me and then close your eyes. Just do it. She closed her eyes. I leaned over, getting close to her face. Then for a moment that felt like 100 years we kissed. The speedometer was pointing to 100 k's, and the highway was almost empty. Almost. Yeesh! Freya! Damn! What's this button? Okay, that's that. What's this button? Ah, okay. Cool. Good evening. Good gracious. What is wrong with you? Can't you enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write from a novel. Is this one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? That feels very attacking. Hey, don't be rude, I'm serious here. Okay, just tell me, what are you going to write about? This coffee shop. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come in here. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of our customers' personal lives, you know. Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. That Knife Walker, is that meant to be like Blade Runner? Knife Walker? The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know. You can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's coming in tonight. I wonder what kind of stories I'll have. Is that Georgie or Jorge? Jorge. Good evening, Officer Jorge, I'm assuming. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, though, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here, hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever, rude. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. You still remember my favourite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. Got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Okay, so coffee and some sugar. Kamada chill. Profile. Everyone knows you're lactose intolerant. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee. Okay. Coffee, honey? Oh, okay. I've never put honey in coffee before. I've used sugar, obviously. Might have to try that sometime. Here you go, my dude. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? Still need to ask her. You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. Alright. I love the comic strip sort of nature of the animation. It's great. Starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. So you're a fairy. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or if that's a compliment or not. That's perfect. So how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual, awful. She's making a risky deal with the boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously, care to share the details properly? You tell him. She's secretly using her work hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thanks. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Oh, good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job, at least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Bo said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. But my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically I'm still working for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically I might have to arrest you. Hey, you do it all the time too. These are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they take longer than they're meant to. But still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during work hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have actually. Oh, good. What, I think that's meant to be what will it be about? A coffee shop and stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write any shady-looking police officers. Write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside a coffee shop near their post. I'll definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment, or are you trying to make fun of me? I would call it a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? I was probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing, the stories I've heard, they'll only be inspiration for what I write. By the way, is someone stationed here? I assume you've heard a lot of stories from people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. No. You helped me once with... You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. One about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me another interesting tips. I hope you more than once, actually. Oh, really? Now it's my turn to say come on. What stories are you talking about? You asked me for information about the busker. The one who's always playing his guitar. Oh, that's the one we saw at the start. Always got a roast with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. It took it quite well though, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used the story for the paper. I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. So at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. He's not wrong. Yeah, the roast has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay, have you heard about this one girl? Lately this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird, I don't know. You're talking about her, aren't you? I don't know what her deal is, but she's bright green hair. Nailed it. I was so excited to hear it was something real. You think you're not real? Well, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's that sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Ugh. So I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spent a lot of time here, I guess. And then there's a couple who visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard the story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional forms countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are there regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her co-workers or clients, helping a friend sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on, do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. I can't promise you that. Okay then, see you later everyone. Take care, officer. I'm gonna say it's he. I'm assuming. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I moved to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best, foe. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Go on. That should do. That should do for the experiment. What experiment? I thought I already checked you. Ah, right. I see how. Yeah, cool. I'm guessing werewolf vampire. Calling it now. Mr. Garlow, Hi, Fo. Can we sit here? Sure thing, so. This is the place you recommended? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Alright. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. Oh, coffee and ginger. I'm assuming you want bitter by that combination, so let's do that. Hahi Tubruk? The hell is that one of this? How about you, sir? What do you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it'll be your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. Right. So lots of coffee and ginger. Here you go. Good choice. That might be something I have to try as well. Coffee and ginger. I never thought of that. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Even this coffee shop, I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago, Mr. Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago though. What brings you back to Seattle? Oh, so that's where we are. Here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two known each other for a long time, I assume. You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Well, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. But if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about 1860s? Yeah. No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say that we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved. Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering. Will history repeat itself? Rude. I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. I won't close anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about the newfound virus going viral, the hospital has been extremely crowded. Ah, what are you? You're a surgeon? Didn't say. You're in scrubs. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure about that, but most people who come in are just... I don't want to use this word, but they're just paranoid. He's still doing the same job in the same hospital. What was it called? Admission officer, okay. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer. Your triage, that's the word I was looking for. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. I get that. To each their own. Now I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order blood through that marketplace app. Talking about blood loss? Blood loss get their supply from the hospital. They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying to new vegan lifestyle, remember, but I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking, but going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood, synthetic blood. Synthetic blood? It'd be too complicated to explain, but basically some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that satisfy my kind, without relying on real blood. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. It's not expensive. It is. I can afford it though. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers and turn off others. Fair point. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood, although sometimes some do try experimenting with other things. Mostly booze. But I know some mix it with not so legal substances. You know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury found a less painful method to restrain yourself. So that explains why you've got bandages and scars and stuff. Not yet. But I do know that it's not a drink. What kind of drink? Wait, is or isn't? I missed that. A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yeah, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. Okay. I guess there's too much caffeine and coffee for it to be the remedy. Why don't you use the Fury sedative available on the market? I don't trust them. Besides, the sedative's too general. Which of us... Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down, and that's all I need, to be honest. At least your carving method is only a drink. I've heard some werewolves need to do kinky stuff to save themselves during their fury. Wow. Kind of kinky, like BDSM. That only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know. Hey, a friend told me about it. Sure. Well, he's pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common, but normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would have been pretty brutal doing bonded stuff during the fury. Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't have terribly gone well. Yeah. Exactly. So continuing with your story, how far along are you with finding the ingredients of the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. And probably... I missed that. Whoa. Something lightly caffeinated, like tea maybe. That's what I was thinking. Better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today, but the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That'd mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. You're getting called in, aren't you? There's an emergency at the hospital. Called it! I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit the coffee shop again before I go back, so I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. That's still cool. Freya, done with your writing tonight? Kinda. Those two guys. Kinda reminds me of this video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that can grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What did you think I was talking about? You know. Oh, never mind. You... I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Rude. Anyway, it was pretty interesting and productive night. And now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. See you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't you worry. I'll be here tomorrow. Night night. Be careful on your way back. Coolies. Green tea latte, both sweet and savoury with a hint of bitterness for the heart. Thursday. Despite losing a member, Super Smile's last album sold 1 million copies. Vlogging is now an important part of curriculum at some private high schools. That sounds like it is scarily legit. Stop workplace racial profiling, the Orcish Workers Union demands. Hang on a second. I can wait. So yeah, a lot of race stuff going on, I see. So what do we got? We got the new... Orc. Oh, you look cool. Ginger presides over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. Interesting. No, I want that back. We should have a story. Oh, these hide. Vegan vampire, professional model, CP. Alright. And story? You want? Death drives, but sometimes he commutes. When that happens, you know for sure because his presence is clear all over the news. But still, mostly death drives. I realised this fact after returning from a long trip to Tokyo I took recently. As usual, I drive to work every day, thanks to the unreliable public transport here. And I noticed that every day my life is always on the line. No, not on the line as in we will eventually die and we don't know when. On the line as in we're all at war with everyone else. We're in a war between pedestrians, cyclists, motorcycles, cars, and everything else on the road. And during all of that, death is either driving or sitting in the car seat next to us. Ever since realising this, I started to drive more carefully. I drive as if my parents are sitting next to me and telling me to drive slower, because I know death does not like reckless driving, and he's not as forgiving as my parents. I mean, that's a pretty good message, all in all. Yo. A cup of honey milk, please. Right away. Honey milk. So I'm guessing that's 2 parts milk, 1 part honey? Or 1 part milk, 2 parts honey, I guess. You look like a unit. Bloody hell. cafe seems like there's a cat. Cat! Oh my god. What are you looking for? Want some milk? What the fuck? Hi, barista. Jeebus! Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy... You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean... I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw someone... I saw a Neko Mimi transforming. The hell is that when it is? To Google. Wait, no. Plural. Cat ears. Fictional character who has cat ears and otherwise human body and possibly other feline characteristics. Oh, okay, so that's the proper term for them. Right. The more you know. We really do that in public. I guess you don't have that many Neko Mimi and friends. I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat does sound more practical. That commuting as a human, I mean, than commuting in bipedal form. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything? No, milk and nothing else. Easy. Done. Here you go. Fresh milk with the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? Rude. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. You're welcome. What's a young girl like you doing it alone at this out this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. Yeah, that face says, oh. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you, for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old, so I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. I don't. Oh my, are you... Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you're in danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly. Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. You must be the broke part. Rude! I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? She's not that great for business, no. Oh really? Sometimes I wonder, could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So what do you want to order? The usual. I kind of want to see what happens if I give her something different. Good as usual. Glad you liked it. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia? The member of Super Smiles who just graduated and started a solo career? Ah, that's what we're reading in the paper. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. What brings you back to my... What's that? Blah, 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 blah. that brings us back to my first question. The hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Oh, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit to drink milk, no less. Yay, achievement unlocked. Whoop whoop. I just got an achievement for that. Did I? I heard the bloop. Let me quickly... How do I check? Yeah, yay, achievement unlocked. That's funny. Why are you here? Oh, you know, the usual young folks problems. I had a fight with my father. And so here I am. Ah, I see. But it's okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? Don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. Now I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He always says I saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? She passed away a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Right, is that what you said? My brain is just auto-reading. That is what you said, okay. I skim read, I'm terrible. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago, so yeah, he does know a thing or two. What do we have now? Oh, hey. Evening girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Yes, officer. I need something for my sore throat. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? And that's exactly what I'd suggest. I would also put ginger in it, but for the slots we have, it's what I'd give. Cough. You call it cough syrup? I'm going to assume your special drink is ready. Well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup? Of course you do. What's that meant to mean? Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. I mean, I'm drinking green tea and honey right now. And lemon. So, yeah. Damn, this is great. It is great. Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. You sure you want to hear it? Well, yeah. Scary thing I witnessed was my salary. Seriously. Yeah, today's payday. And I checked my ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that, the labor union God, my brain is doping. Other than that and the labor union protests, everything is fine though. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that this is a safe area? Hey. Thank you for the drink and a place to sit. I'm going back now. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. By a person who didn't say anything that entire time. Okay. Who the hell was that? It's just sat there and read. I'm pretty sure that's normal in in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. It's different though. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh yes. are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. Don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looks cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar, but you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read now, minds now, old man. I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say, especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. That's exactly his job. I mean, yeah. Kind of, sort of. Half-half. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. Yeah, you know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Hohi? Of course this is the place is safe around here. The safest place is safe around here. Safest place around here, my god. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? Nice try. What? Don't look at me that way. You're a cough, old man. Act like one. I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know? How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You're a father yourself. Oh, right. Guys, you know I can hear you, right? Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. Why would you say that? This is true. I fought a lot with my kids. It's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we come closer as a family. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learn something about them. And they learn something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. He wasn't like this before it happened. You mean before your solo career? No, before Mum passed away. What happened after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it. Till other fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy, but you gotta understand each other better. And as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone. Even your own blood. I kind of agree with that in some aspect. Like some of the best people I've ever met, we've started off just arguing and hating each other to begin with, and then we've ended up being like the best of friends. But it's circumstantial. But it never was as bad when Mum was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. Maybe he and your mum also had arguments, but your mum acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that Mum's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he's lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this has happened a lot? But why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again, you both got to resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. Kind of understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even faster. I mean, if I have my own income, I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say I'm an adult. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel, and try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now, I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride, but you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him peace. That will allow him to think much more clearly about everything. He's right. You really are a cop, Jorge. Of course I am. Where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Nico Town. Oh, that's quite far. You're still gonna drive me home, right? Oh man. Of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. Are you sure? 100% sure. Okay, well I'll be off then. Thank you, Fo and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Fo. Well, that was interesting. And there they went. You can stay longer if you want. Oh, it's fine. I'll save the call it a day. How's the riding, by the way? It's getting there. It's nice to hear. Juggling a lot of work, though. Really made deadlines. Hold on, I want to catch this. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows, maybe we'll whatever that's it. You're right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. And your dreams. I'm not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know, I might end up on the chopping block. Sure about one thing though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you. I bet it is. Right then, take care. Be careful on your way home. Galahad. Ginger, chai latte, good to calm, you warm your nerve. Never been one for chai. In saying that, it's been a few years since I have tried it, so my taste might have changed. I might have to give it a go. Oh, it's good. Alright, what do we got? Werewolf activists in prison for owning illegal fury sedative. Orcish Workers Union and talks with government over their pleas. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism, what's that say, lyrics, I'm guessing? Favorite things. Movies, Police University. Is that supposed to be Police Academy? Cop Story, I don't know what that's supposed to be. And Robocop. I'm doing with my life. Father of 3 beautiful girls. Ah, right. Hide. French kissing a cat. What? So what's the craziest thing you've ever done in your life? After dating app partner. Pretty bold question of you to ask your first date, Akari thought to herself. And in the first hour as well. Are you sure you want to know the answer, she asked back? Definitely, I think it's the best icebreaker question. And it's also a good indicator. Indicator of what? For how compatible we are, and... Well, you know, I don't mean to offend you, but in case your answer is I cut someone into 12 parts, or I strangled my Tinder date. Strangled my Tinder date until he died. An indicator that I'll immediately run away. Fair enough. Carrie's interest in the guy, this guy increased. Maybe, just maybe, he could handle his story. So, do you want me to go first, he asked? I'll go first, although it's more like a crazy hobby of mine, not something I did once so I could tell the story for the rest of my life. Colour me interested. So, I love to kiss cats. That doesn't sound too crazy. I'm talking about lips to lips kissing, especially French. I love French kissing cats. Excuse me? What? Edak responded without hiding his surprise. You never tried it? If you feel uncomfortable with kissing a male cat, you can always try doing it with a female one. Are you telling me you've kissed a female cat before? Both male and female. I'm pretty flexible. He didn't say anything, which was unsurprising considering such secrets weren't usually revealed on a first date, or ever for many people. It's not that bad, you know. Here, let me tell you about the first time my friends kissed my cat. I was around 14, an age where most people feel curious about many, many things, especially sexual stuff. But I had no boyfriend, so I couldn't just ask someone to help me practice kissing. But I did have my biggest love at the time. Her name was Oren, and she was a beautiful orange cat with a gorgeous pair of shiny orange eyes. Her dad still hadn't responded, so Akari continued. Seeing her beautiful eyes, I got an idea. I decided to borrow my mother's red lipstick and paint my lips red. It was a mess, but I was pretty satisfied with the results. Picked her up, as usual, and without her knowing, I quickly put my lips on hers. Of course, she clawed her way out of my grip, but just in that quick moment, I felt something weird. It's the same feeling you know when same feeling you have when you ride the merry-go-round that first time. No, roller coaster would be a better comparison. After that, I started honing my skills, and now even on stray cats don't mind kissing me then. Yeah, that's what I said. I feel very strange reading this. To her surprise, Akari noticed that a date hadn't left her alone in the cafe, unlike previous dates she had told a story to. You crazy? The man asked her, with his eyebrow halfway to his hairline. Well, you did ask about the craziest thing I've ever done. Why? You're not interested in kissing cats even after listening to my story? God, no. I'm a dog person, for God's sake. Oh my god. I love it. Oh, it's Hyde. I was expecting Freya to rock up first. Okay. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Garla's coming after his shift. It's pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our, when obviously there's only you here. Oh. Guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista in the coffee shop. I see. You know, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? Oh. Give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's heavy, very warm and bitter. Okay. Alright, that should do. Ginger green tea. Let's see. Good. I'm glad you liked it. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, ask away. You said you're here for work. Yes? For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical institute like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I can never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honourable as that. Any dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? Not a criminal. In case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in the hospital. What is it? Guess. Ah, you're a model. That's right. You travel a lot, more or less. You befriended a startup founder, so I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. The startup founder, he's just a friend. And what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while, so right now I'm a model. I didn't expect that, but you have the looks in the figure, so I guess it makes sense. Want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skin care products, that's you, isn't it? Vampire models. We're naturally good looking, skin paler than elves, but we don't have those annoying pointy ears, which makes us basically a bunch of good looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products with people who naturally don't age? That's kind of sneaky, but don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Now that's not wrong. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought about it that way. How long have you been modelling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. To be fair, that's probably a long time in the modelling world. Freya! Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person, if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey! You look very happy. Any special occasion? No, nothing. This is my default state. She only has two states, either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling. That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison and clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's their grandchild. That's cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's writing so far? Wait, did I read that? I did read that, didn't I? Yeah, cat thing, right? But I'm stuck in need of a warm drink. So bring me something, please. Coffee? No. No. Need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Warm and sweet. Uh, 1 part honey, 1 part tea, 2 parts honey. Let's try that. Honey tea. Nice. A perfect drink to end a day. I'm glad you liked it. So you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers, but I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So not fantasy or sci-fi. I'm still not sure. Probably it'll be normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. Probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. It sounds a bit racist. Well, that's a twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can there be racist without other races? Difference in languages, nationality, ideology, even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. Bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. Now that is fucking true. Jesus. I can show you that. Doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyway. Painting the what ifs. It's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy you a book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Oh, thank you. That Gala? Ah, it's Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished up a meeting. I needed an escape from my co-workers, so I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? He's not. He's a freelancer, remember. He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We should fix that with a warm drink then. I'm in a mood for a green tea latte. So that's green tea milk. Okay. It has been a long time since I've done latte art. Like, a long time. I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. About Bailey's. Has he visited this place again after our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Oh. Should apologise for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who's this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Bailey's is, or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Is it okay for him to ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus, and he's an elf. The usual racial problems then. What? I'm just following up on the question you started. That's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close and usually they're supportive, but when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it, but for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should keep going, just the same as we've been going for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple, and he's suggesting that both of you should go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years, that was without familial approval, right? Yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about his family or what your family... Get one. Just marry him and make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes, no, maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're rude! You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for a racial reconciliation, might as well ask for a world peace. Old man, stop talking. So may I ask if, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him, of course I do. That wasn't the question. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish, because I can't do the same for him. Who's ring? Answer your phone. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult, so you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you. That blood's thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to him? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. And you choose which one is best for you. Pretty simple. That got heavy. Holy shit. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lure. Bye. Jesus, hide. Dude. A bit blunt, aren't you? Let's see a bit harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well, yeah, I agree, but... still brutal. That's what I said. You didn't have to be say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. This is gold. Yeah. Hey, my dude. Hey, gold. How you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is making one. Your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Harshly. To someone that needed it, but not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. My Fury remedy. A couple of days ago. On ginger and caffeine. Sure. Alright. Green tea or tea? Well, they just said tea. So let's try that. I'm 100% sure that this is not the remedy I would need. Try throwing another one. It's okay. More interested in the story anyway. So tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. And that's about it. Hide, oh hide. You never changed, do you? Both of you are going to judge me for being honest now. There's a difference between being honest and being brutally honest. And I feel like in his case, being so old, it makes sense that he's so brutally honest. You get to a certain age, you just stop beating around the bush, I guess. Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her hard. She's got a good point. Ugh, not you two. I was a bit surprised though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I get involved in that discussion. Guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly good magic. Rude. Judging from the reaction I received today. You may be right, but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've got to go. So soon? It's past midnight, and I need to get some sleep. You didn't even write anything today. I better get a story to read in the morning. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What do you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. And the surest way to make you come out. Seriously. Thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was something, indeed. You said something about being a friend for years. Yes, why? Do you ever wonder what would be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Garlitz has got here, dude. Alright, Fo, thanks for the evening. Pleasure was mine, I guess. Garlitz has got here. Get your ass back in that chair. Jeez. What was that? You know I'm better than I do, Mr. Garlitz. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. Am I making it or is it cutscene? Cutscene. STMJ. Warm booster made of susu milk, telur, egg, madu, honey, jahe, ginger, Indonesia. I couldn't imagine having egg in a hot drink. That just rubs me the wrong way. I don't think I could try that. Saturday. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Okay. Opinion. Who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? Okay. Cats are the best creatures on Earth, research has proven. Now, I don't know about that. Story time. Swipe right to outer space. Hello there, I'm a female alien. That's what you call us, right? From a planet located in the galaxy humans call Andromeda. Why is it always Andromeda? I'm here to make sure my kind can survive longer and spread farther across the universe. That's what was written for her dating app profile. As a sci-fi nerd, I didn't need to think much about swiping right. Even though the picture she was using for her profile was just cosplay silhouettes and weird artsy spaceship-like photos. And here she is now sipping a cup of poor papa? Whatever that is. Looking exactly like the dream girl I've always fantasized about. Dark bob hair, thick eyebrows, sharp eyes, and a never-ending smile directed right at me. So yeah, I came to this place like 168 hours ago. There were 12 of us, and I'm the lucky one, being located in a place with such fantastic drinks. She says after some time spent explaining about her task as an alien. I love sci-fi, but this might be too much. She hasn't said anything about her job, where she was really born, or any other normal stuff. She's crazy. That must be it. No way such a perfect-looking girl could be perfect on the inside too, I say to myself. So, what's your plan? Are you going to release this story as a novel, comic, game, movie? What story? The story you've been telling me, it sounds like it could be really popular if you adapt it into the right medium. I've been telling the story through social media and dating apps. That's not enough. If it could be adapted to some sort of mainstream media, you could be rich, you know? You could be famous. Famous, does that mean more of your people would know about my people and our mission? Definitely. And with exposure like that, it should be easier for me to meet humans with high quality seeds. Yeah, I guess. Okay then, where should I start? Suddenly my phone starts ringing and it's my best friend. Pardon me for a moment, I need to get this, I say to her as I answer the call. Yeah dude, who the hell is this chick you're with? She's freaking gorgeous, man. My friend's excited voice meets my ear, and an overly loud whisper I'm immediately suspicious of. What, are you at our usual coffee shop? Yeah bro, I'm lining up at the counter, do you see me? Oh, yep, there you are. You lucky bastard, where did you meet that beauty? Man, I love it when... I always love it when they grow their hair super long and they colour it like that. What do you mean? That chick bro sat right in front of you. She looks like an ideal girl. Long hair, all rainbow coloured like that, big eyes and those cheekbones. Put down my phone and stare at the round-cheeked girl in front of me with this strange mix of emotions. Why are you looking at me like that, she said. You really are an alien. Yeah, that's what I've been telling you this whole time. Well, fuck me. Finally, that was my task all along, so my place or yours, and please no. Oh my god. Wow. Freya. Damn. Coffee, coffee, coffee. We'll figure that out. Alright, I'm gonna have to be right back real quick. I've got to go find my puffin. So, yeah, give me a moment. Alright. Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Ah, the usual earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You're like a gas cloud in a suit. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. Do you want to order anything? Oh, yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. What do you mean? It's alright, forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we've visited so far. Have we decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. Okay, Spacey Dude seems like... Wait, go back. Go for that. We didn't have cinnamon yesterday, did we? The Grinch. Love it. Hope it's to your liking. Okay, let us drink this. Bloop. Yes? Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes? Why did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course, we almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. A straw. It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. and it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. Now that I would believe. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did, but thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into liquid mixtures you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. It does. I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details, but we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. Mission? Yes. What kind of a mission? Finding what Earthlings call a female. And then breed. Lovely. So you came from a faraway place to find a date. Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. Now, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission does not have anything to do with fruits. Not that date either. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Okay, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Yes, the English language is fucked. Can confirm. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we've been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So how's the mission so far? Not good. We're using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Tinder. Although the success rate of breeding is not as high as interaction. Never heard about it. Wait, are you talking about a dating app? The system used a fire symbol as the... You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that, but you said most of them? Some of them actually did not get mad? Some of them were laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear, but some did. Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicated. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go various recommended places according to our database, and this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places? Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has a different interpretation of time. That's also true. You're right about that. Freya? Nope. Even miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte. Which is coffee, 2 milk? Yeah. It's kind of wonky, the physics, I find. I have no idea what I'm doing. Sure. I don't know. Order is ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. I like this one. She's chill. Can I help you with something? No, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Excuse us? Yes. Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we're waiting for someone from this app, and she's an orc just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even pure orc. Oh, you're not? Okay. Is your name Eric High? Eric High 69. Really? Wow. Oh my god. Is this guy insane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you... I still can't get over that. Eric High 69. The writers of this are absolutely fucking genius. No. My name is Myrtle. I never use her anywhere. Oh. Really, I'm not her. Oh, she's getting cranky. Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something? We don't have any friends on Earth. He's not from around here. Are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting. Like this club about space exploration, they call themselves Trekkies. That is not a club you want to get involved in. Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chances she's not coming. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. Did you reply? No. Ouch. She didn't reply. I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. Believe Miss Myrtle here is right. We're pretty objective people, but somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before, many times. I'm sorry to hear that, but it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed. The most complicated strategies, in fact. She's not wrong. God never ceases to amaze me. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we'll visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please just call me Fire. Thank you for your time, Fire. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We'll definitely study their breeding strategies on Earth. That's a very dangerous thing to do. My god. Sure, it's called norm. By the way, the breeding norms. Although you can also use strategy as the keyword. I'll keep that in mind. Okay then, we're off. Take care on your way. What the hell was that? Freya! What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend. Like the dog. A date from a dating app. Should have been here. What does the date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I don't think they can. I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know. I don't think they're an astronaut, not in the usual sense. Oh, what do you mean? It might be an alien. Alien? Like Englishman in New York alien or alien? Alien. Outer space, probably. Or other dimensions, I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With a capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. I've been enjoying your short stories every morning. What are you talking about? I actually prepared a printout of the draft. So you were planning on to show it all along. Wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill, and I'm pretty familiar with yourself. Alright. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Now will you hand it over? Come on. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. Because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example, you. You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Alright, I think someone's coming. Need a draft. I'm not done yet. Come here. What was that sound? Ugh. Hated that in my ear holes. You look cute though. You like something to drink? Here or takeaway? Here, please. What do you like? Maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding. I'll order right away. I need to hurry, take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? Order whatever you like, as long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? Tea with spices, yes. I'd like to order masala chai. Jesus, what is that when it is? Masala chai. Okay, well... No. I've got there's only so many slots for you to use. No, that's a gingerbread. Try that. No. Oops. Try that. Galahad. Shit. What is it? Am I just blind even though I'm wearing my glasses? Ah. Did I do that one already? Cinnamon milk tea. That's not what I want either. Masala chai. The hell is masala chai? Crap. Try that. Shit. Yes, miss? Ah, nothing. I should give it a try first. As I thought. What did you think of it, miss? I forgot you could hear me. This drink it's good, but it's not what I ordered. That was my mistake, I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. You sure? Yes. This is miss. Was I meant to fail that one and I just wasted all my scraps? Main character. The character feels very you. You bet. If the reader knows me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Sounds sort of narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easy to write, if you say so. What's up? Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small scale fiction, short stories for the newspaper, or non-fiction stories about people in this town. Writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book if I finish it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer, and even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Aqua. Makes sense. Aqua and Freya. And Myrtle. I'm fine. So yeah, what do you do? I am a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. It's even cooler than my job, you know. Said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? It's just a different kind of writing, to be fair. It's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of field are you researching, by the way? Focus on computer graphics. Oh. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something that media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. I think in the right places it would attract a few readers, but it would have to be like a technology magazine or something like that. Come on. You're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. You don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project I'm working on. That is not what I was expecting from Myrtle. I thought they were like a football player or something. What kind of project is that? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Oh, I love it. Are you kidding me? You work on the FMC? I'm sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way, but you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What are you doing the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but could I ask for your business card or something? Me and my friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and then sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but you can swap email addresses if you want. Sure. Here's my email. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice, as it always happens. Though some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. Yeah, some stories can't be done from game to movie adaptation. Yeah, I get that. And FMC is no exception of that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of games you might see in art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first one to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. Oh my god. Ouch. It's true, but I believe that art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers, and they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. I rambled on too long, but at least that's what I think. Good point. That's a really good perspective. I play those games, those types of games, thanks to people I hang out with. Got that look of artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? I might need to also head home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? I like Myrtle, she's cool. Thank you so much, Freya. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. That squish sound in my ear holes. Ugh, no, I don't like it. So, that was a nice talk, but you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I could see that you're reading it on and off. Well, it's kind of good. Seriously, that's it. Not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious, that much is true, but I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you're making as you're reading it, and you have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short, and I will really be honest about it. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Alright. Start at the beginning. Fade to black. Alright, well... it's a Sunday. We might leave it here for now. We'll read this first. Research found that most fury sedative on the market are not safe. That goes without saying. Profile: Morris Lester from Slum to Glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. Lovely. Alright, before you get started, save. I'm enjoying this a lot. So yeah, that's going to be it from me for now. I'll come back tomorrow and continue on with coffee talks because I'm enjoying it way more than I was actually expecting. The characters are great. And the jokes too. What was that last one I lost my shit over? Urukai. The Urukai joke. I love it. Um, so yeah, I'll come back tomorrow and play more. But for the moment, who's on? Looks like it's just Evie who's on. Brew is on, but they're playing Sons of the Forest, and I don't want spoilers. So I'm gonna leave you in the hands of Evie. And I shall be back tomorrow.